Welcome to the Englishstorywell channel, your ultimate destination for captivating stories that enhance your English learning journey. Here, we believe that stories are not just a form of entertainment, but a powerful tool to improve your language skills. Let's go to started.
Learning how to order a drink in English is an essential skill for any English learner. Whether you're traveling to an English-speaking country, living abroad, or simply practicing your English at a coffee shop in your own city, knowing how to order confidently can make a huge difference in your daily life. In this story, I will share my experience of learning how to order drinks in English and the different situations I encountered along the way. The first time I ordered a drink in English. I remember the first time I walked into a cafe in an English-speaking country. I was nervous. My English was not very good, and I wasn't sure what to say when it was my turn to order. The cafe was busy, with people coming and going, chatting in English, and ordering their drinks quickly. I stood in line, rehearsing what I would say in my head. But when I reached the counter, my mind went blank. The barista smiled at me and said, "Hi there, what can I get for you?" I froze for a second, but then gathered the courage to speak. I pointed to a drink on the menu and said, "This one, please." The barista asked, "What size would you like?" I wasn't sure what the options were, so I quickly glanced at the board and replied, "Medium." "Would you like it hot or iced?" she asked. I hadn't thought about that, so I hesitated and said, "Hot, please." The barista smiled again and said, "Great. Anything else?" I was relieved that the interaction was over, but I realized that I hadn't fully understood everything that was said. After that experience, I decided to practice more so I could order drinks in English with confidence. Learning the basics of ordering. After my first experience, I decided to start learning the vocabulary and phrases that are commonly used when ordering drinks in English. I spent time listening to podcasts and watching videos where people ordered drinks in different situations, such as at coffee shops, restaurants, and bars. I realized that there are a few basic phrases and questions that are often used. Here are some of the most common phrases I learned. What would you like to drink? This is a question you will hear almost every time you order a drink. I'd like, or can I have? These are polite ways to start your order. For example, I'd like a coffee, please, or can I have a latte, please? What size would you like? Many places offer drinks in different sizes, such as small, medium, or large. Would you like it hot or iced? If you're ordering something like coffee or tea, you might be asked if you want it hot or cold. For here or to go, this is a question you will hear if you are in a cafe or coffee shop. It means, are you going to drink it here? Or, do you want to take it with you? Practicing with friends. One of the best ways to improve my speaking skills was to practice with my friends. Some of my friends spoke English fluently, and they were happy to help me practice ordering drinks. We would meet at a cafe, and I would pretend to order a drink while they played the role of the barista. This gave me the chance to practice my pronunciation, ask questions, and learn how to respond to different situations. For example, if I wasn't sure about something on the menu, I learned how to ask questions like, "What's in this drink?" This is useful if you're not sure about the ingredients. "Can I get this with less sugar?" This is helpful if you want to customize your order. "What's your recommendation?" If you're not sure what to order, you can ask the barista for a suggestion. Practicing with my friends helped me become more comfortable speaking English in real situations. I learned how to express myself clearly and confidently, and I felt more prepared for my next visit to a cafe. Trying different places to order. After practicing with friends, I decided to visit different places to order drinks and see how the experience varied. I went to coffee shops, juice bars, and even fast food restaurants to practice ordering in different settings. Each place had its own way of asking questions and taking orders, so I had to adapt to the situation. For example, when I went to a juice bar, the options were different from a coffee shop. Instead of asking for sizes, the barista asked, "Do you want to add any extra fruits or toppings?" I learned that at juice bars, it's common to customize your drink by adding ingredients like protein powder, chia seeds, or honey. At fast food restaurants, the process was even faster. The cashier would usually ask, "What can I get for you?" and then quickly ask if I wanted to make it a combo, meaning add a drink and fries. I had to be quick in my responses and listen carefully to make sure I understood everything. Ordering in a coffee shop abroad. A few months later, I traveled to another English-speaking country. By this time, I was feeling more confident in my English, but I still had some hesitation. On my first day there, I decided to visit a popular coffee shop chain to see if I could order without any problems. When I entered the cafe, I noticed that the menu was similar to the one I had seen in my home country, but there were some differences in the drink names and sizes. The barista smiled and greeted me with, "Hi, what can I get for you today?" I decided to order a latte, so I said, "I'd like a medium latte, please." The barista responded, "Sure. Would you like that with regular milk, almond milk, or soy milk?" This was a question I hadn't encountered before, but I knew how to respond. I said, "Regular milk, please." Then she asked, "For here or to go?" I had heard this question before, so I confidently replied, "To go, please." The whole interaction went smoothly, and I felt proud of myself for handling the situation with ease. It was a small victory, but it showed me how much my English had improved since the first time I ordered a drink. Dealing with mistakes. Of course, there were still times when I made mistakes or didn't understand something. For example, one time I was in a cafe and I ordered a cappuccino. The barista asked me, "Would you like it dry or wet?" I had never heard this question before, so I was confused. I asked, "What's the difference?" The barista kindly explained that a dry cappuccino has more foam and less milk, while a wet cappuccino has more milk and less foam. I decided to try a dry cappuccino, and I learned something new that day. Mistakes like these were important learning experiences. They helped me understand that it's okay to ask questions if you don't understand something. Most people are happy to explain, and it's a great way to improve your language skills. Ordering at a bar. As my confidence grew, I decided to try ordering a drink at a bar. This was a new experience for me because the atmosphere was different from a coffee shop or cafe. Bars are often louder, and the interactions are faster. I had to listen carefully to make sure I didn't miss anything. When I walked up to the bar, the bartender asked, "What can I get for you?" I had already decided to order a soda, so I said, "Can I have a cola, please?" The bartender nodded and asked, "Do you want ice with that?" I quickly replied, "Yes, please." The interaction was short and simple, but it gave me a sense of accomplishment. I had successfully ordered a drink in a new setting, and I was starting to feel more confident in my ability to communicate in English. Tips for ordering drinks in English. After my experiences, I came up with some tips that can help other English learners when ordering drinks in English. Learn common phrases. Make sure you know how to say things like "I'd like" or "Can I have?" These are essential phrases for ordering anything. Know the sizes. Different places might have different names for sizes. In some places, you'll hear small, medium, and large, but in others, you might hear tall, grande, and venti. Listen carefully. Pay attention to the questions the barista or server asks. If you don't understand, don't be afraid to ask them to repeat or explain. Practice with friends. If you're nervous about ordering, practice with friends first. Role-playing can help you feel more prepared. Be patient with yourself. It's okay to make mistakes. Every time you order a drink, you're improving your English, so don't be too hard on yourself if you don't get it right the first time. Ask questions. If you're not sure what something means, ask. It's better to ask than to guess, and it's a great opportunity to learn new vocabulary. Final thoughts. Ordering a drink in English might seem like a small task, but it's an important part of daily life, especially if you're living or traveling in an English-speaking country. By practicing and learning from my experiences, I was able to build my confidence and improve my listening and speaking skills. Now, when I walk into a cafe or a restaurant, I feel comfortable ordering drinks, asking questions, and even trying new things. It's a skill that takes time to develop, but with practice, anyone can do it. So, the next time you find yourself in an English-speaking environment, don't hesitate to order your favorite drink and enjoy the experience of speaking in English. In this video, learn how to confidently order a drink in English through a simple and engaging story. Improve your English listening and speaking skills as we guide you through real-life situations in cafes, restaurants, and bars. Whether you're a beginner or looking to practice conversational English, this video provides useful phrases and tips to help you order with ease. Watch and build your fluency in a practical, everyday scenario.
Whether you're a beginner or an advanced learner, Our carefully curated stories cater to all levels, making learning English enjoyable and effective. Join our community of language enthusiasts and let the magic of storytelling transform your learning experience. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. Dive into English Story Well, where every story is a step towards mastering English.